So this video is 2 weeks of footage of me planting the trees and doing the irrigation. So right now I'm calling Adam. Hopefully he could give me some advice on this. Hey man, I got a question. I did a video call so I can show you what's going on.
All right.
Okay, so can you see that right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to put 90 on it. Where do I make the cuts? Okay, so I have everything pre-cut here. I think I'm doing it right. I could always fix it if not, but okay, so I got to put some glue on all the fittings and put it back together. Come on, man. Where's my glue? Oh yeah, here we go. It's the little things that I don't know about. Like, I just pulled these off and they're kind of wet, and I don't know if they have to be totally dry to put the glue on them. I assume they do. I don't know. Oh, it's like nearly impossible to open. Maybe there's a trick to it. Hey, how do you open this glue? There we go. What the heck's going on here? Wow, that's weird. Look at that. Must be the water. That is weird looking. Hey dude, what are you doing? There we go. This part didn't go in very far, so I am kind of concerned about this, but we'll see. Now for the last part, this is going to be the bubbler. This is where the water is going to come out to fill the tree well. So I'm just going to screw this on. Okay, now here's the cap for it. There we go, job complete. So when I turn on the sprinklers, we'll see if everything is sealed. Okay, I tested it out and turned on the sprinklers, and I think everything is sealed up. So far, so good. I'm really trying to plant these the best way possible. So I've talked to a lot of people, I've done a lot of research, and I'm planting the top of the soil about 5 to 6 inches above the ground level. So the idea is the water is not going to pull up on the stem and cause like a bacteria, fungus disease or something. And then it's also going to shrink a few inches over like a year. So if I start off at like 6 inches above it, it will end up like 3 inches. So it's about 15 inches. And right now, ground level is about 19 inches. So I need about 10 inches of dirt right there. And I'm just gonna make a little mound right in the center for that to sit on. So after planting the apple tree on episode 3, I had a hard time cutting the bottom of the container. So, I mean, a razor will work, but I need something a little bit better. Let's go take a look at my neighbor's yard and see what he has. There we go. Okay, here we go. Pakistani mulberry coming in. You know what? I don't know what the heck happened. I must have did the math wrong or something because it's level with the ground. I needed to go higher by like 5 inches. Oh. So next, I'm gonna put in some compost and mix it with the native soil and then fill in the well. So Amazon just dropped off a package and I bought this 2-pound bag of jumbo whole sunflower seeds, no salt. So if anyone knows me and my eating habits, I really don't like salt because I think that it makes it so I can't think clearly. Probably has nothing to do with the salt, but it's all in my head. And it makes my eyelids swell up and my fingers swell up. So I'm gonna try these out, no salt. They definitely don't taste as good, but I'll get used to them. All right, it's getting late here. I gotta quit messing around and plant this tree. Hey baby, can I have a Waterloo? Thanks baby, Waterloo. I've got the tree planted. I have the dirt filled in around it. Now I just have to make the well around the outside. I'm gonna do 12 feet and then I'm gonna be done. Okay, so I've got a 6-foot PVC right here. I'm just gonna lay it down and then mark the perimeter with little piles, and then I'm gonna fill it in. All right, it's getting kind of dark. I got some trick-or-treaters coming, so I better get in there, get ready to give out some candy. I'm gonna finish this in the morning. So there we go. We got a nice 12-foot well around the whole thing. I'm just filling it up with water right now. And then I'm on to the next mulberry. So I just planted this Shangri-La mulberry and I did not end up with a lot of excess dirt to put around the well. So as you can see, it's pretty thin. It's only a few inches high. So what I need to do is wet the ground here and take that native soil and break it up and pull it to make that well a bit higher. So there's no way I'm gonna sit there with a pickaxe and break that dirt up. I need a tiller, like a gas-powered tiller, but I don't have one. But I bet you my neighbor does. That's what I was looking for, the Predator. This will be perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill up this well, get it all wet, let that water soak in, and then I'm gonna till up the dirt in probably like an hour or two. Yeah, so that rototiller works awesome. It just broke up all that soil, so now I've got enough that it's gonna kind of like dip it out a little bit, and I'm gonna push it up on the well and reinforce that. So here we are, here's where the sprinkler was. I'm gonna bypass that and I'm gonna put a bubbler right here for this tree. And then I trenched over and I'm gonna put a bubbler right there for this tree. So I'm gonna make little name tags for the trees. My friend has a CNC machine, so she's gonna carve it right into the wood. So I just have this 2x6 here. I'm painting it orange, and then I'm gonna do like 8-inch cuts, and then I'm going to stick a piece of rebarb into the ground, and then drill a little hole right there, and just sit it right on top. I always think I could get things done like super fast. I thought I could plant these trees in one day. He had 25 trees in one day. But yeah, every single morning I'm just working like 4 or 5 hours, banging it out. I'm doing the irrigation at the same time as the planting. It's been hard, but I'm gonna be happy at the end. Yeah, I'll be happy. For me, the worst part is the water lines, the irrigation. I would much rather plant trees than dig these holes and attach the PVC to do the irrigation. I like planting much better. So the method for the trenches I'm using is I'm just digging with the jackhammer. I'm just making a little trench, and then I'm gonna fill it up with water and then go do something else for like 20 minutes. It soaks in, dig down a little bit more, fill it in with water, go do something else. And finally, I'll get down far enough. I mean, this As you know, I mean, this soil is just so hard. It's amazing. Okay, I've been working hard all day planting and installing the irrigation, and I finally got one section of the yard done. Check it out. What a beautiful thing. Awesome. So I just noticed that there's a few ripe figs from this Violet de Bordeaux fig tree, and that's a black fig. So let's go check it out. Yeah, right here. So this one is pretty soft. I think I'm gonna pull it off. Yeah, there we go. There was a little bit of white stuff on top. Hopefully that wasn't bird poop. Okay, so let's cut this thing open. Look at that. Okay, let's try it. It's just so good. I cannot wait till that tree is covered in these things. Check that out. You don't see these very much in Arizona. I mean, if you dig in the ground, you barely ever will see something like that. But that came out of the pot, out of the blood orange. So that came from Jay's house. Look at it, it has little, let's see if you can see it here. It's got little pinchers on it, little biters, right there. Ooh, he tried to bite me. I wonder what this is. All right, so I've been planting trees for a few hours now. Just taking a quick break, and I'm gonna have some of my favorite food. The durian fruit. Most people do not like it. I've developed a slight addiction to this stuff. It's like a soft custard, almost like mayonnaise texture. And it tastes like caramel, mango, vanilla ice cream, but it kind of smells like gasoline and hard-boiled eggs. So it definitely tastes a lot better than it smells. Just like hard-boiled eggs, they taste better than they smell. But if you ever get a chance, try a durian fruit. You can get it at Lily's Market. Okay, that's it for this episode. I'm gonna now show you all my trees. Okay, so right here we have an ever-bearing mulberry, Nagami kumquat, pineapple guava, brown turkey fig, methley plum, finger lime, miwa kumquat, Barbados cherry, Shangri-La mulberry, white mulberry, Jamaican cherry, Pakistani mulberry, Peter's honey fig, Mexican cream guava, tropic snow peach, Violet de Bordeaux fig, desert delight nectarine, Fukushu kumquat, blood orange, Katy apricot, Florida Prince peach, jujube, mandarin quat, cotton candy aprium, Arctic star nectarine, another Nagami kumquat, tropic snow apple, Einsheimer apple. All right, that's it. It was a ton of work. I'm gonna be very happy though in a few years. Check out the next episode. I'm going to install a worm bucket, a worm composting bucket in my garden beds.